This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I would thank you taking the time to come over here today. Appreciate the new people in the 2A community. People going to need in the long run to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. Also, shout out to y'all that smashed that like button, share it on your favorite social media platform. Support your 2A channels, your gun channels. We know all the help we can right now. And another shout out to y'all that come over here every single day through the good and the bad and the ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. So coming to you with some more firearm news, people. Now, I've been releasing videos here and there talking about, hey, you know, your firearm manufacturers, your gun shops and stuff. Now, one thing, this is a sleeping giant. I'm talking about, you know, don't get a whole lot of headlines. It's flying under the radar, but it's very serious. This is the sleeping giant in the 2A community when it comes to your firearm manufacturers and your gun shops, people. Now, I've been telling you that you already have, states and stuff are finding loopholes to find some way to sue your gun makers, people. A lot of people don't understand this. We have a law from 2005, which is called the Law for Commerce and Arms Act. Now, that protect our 2A businesses and stuff, your gun shops, your gun manufacturers and stuff like that, for being sued, you know, because someone took the product and, you know, was using a crime and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, nevertheless, people, the sleeping giant, and I hope it don't get woke up, but it seems like it's constantly happening now. Now, judge ruled that, guess what, that the synagogue victims get to sue, guess what, your firearm manufacturers now. And the manufacturer that they're coming after is Smith & Wesson, and they're coming after another gun shop. Now, this is serious, people, because other judges and stuff, other victims, other lawyers and stuff is looking at this type of stuff. And, you know, like I said before, you think what happened to Remington was a big, you ain't seen nothing. That is a small scale. This is not getting a whole lot of publicity, people. I'm talking about this is flying on the radar. This is not going to be popular and stuff like that. This is not going to get views of a new gun that was pretty much put out. None of that means nothing if your firearm manufacturers get sued to oblivion. That means they be non-existent, people, because so many lawsuits going to come out. You have this administration who is pushing this. They're pushing this behind the scenes. A lot of people is missing this stuff. They're pushing this behind the scenes. And this right here is going to get headlines, people. So right now, the California judge has ruled the synagogue shooting in California that they were saying that Smith & Wesson was negligent and knowing and violating federal laws. This is what they're saying, violating federal laws, that guess what? They knew that their AR-15 could be easily transformed into a machine gun, people. So this is like a blank statement. This is some of the stuff that I'm looking at right now. So they're allowing the victims to sue Smith & Wesson, people. Now, we're going to be following this, but this is huge. If you have not heard about this, people, this is something to keep on your radar. If they start trying to come after manufacturers, especially your big ones and stuff, and then they're saying that they're going to come after the gun shop who sold the weapon and stuff. So this is the type of stuff that we've been looking at and talking about. Flying on the radar, people. This is your sleeping giant. Now, I know a lot of people, don't pay attention to this type of stuff, but guess what? I'm talking about, if this can allow to happen and you have the administration who are trying to roll back protection of your 2A businesses and stuff, people, guess what? You're going to watch your businesses shrink in this country. One by one. The small one's going to go first because they're not going to have all the money and stuff to fight all these lawsuits and stuff. They're going to cave in quickly. So a lot of areas, they got small businesses and stuff. These lawsuits can be allowed to just go and stuff. Your small one's going to get sucked in. And then they're going to take down the big ones, the giants and stuff, the giant manufacturers and stuff, the giant firearm companies and everything. So right now they're eyeballing Smith & Wesson, people. This is something to put on your radar and everything. But I've been talking about this. I'm talking about this has not been popular. I'm talking about this is not like your popular gun videos, the new gun that came out and everything. You won't have a new gun if the manufacturers get subject to these lawsuits and they can get up in the millions and millions and millions of dollars, people. They can't sustain that. They just can't be sustaining all these lawsuits. And then guess what's going to happen? Follow suit, people. You're going to have cities. You're going to have politicians. You're going to have lawyers and judges just constantly ruling. Oh, they can let them easily transform their firearm into a machine gun and then boom, 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 and then ripple effect, people. This is very serious and everything. I want to bring this to your radar and everything for the ones who don't know about it. You're just coming into the 2A community. I say this since day one and been saying it for a long time. You got to protect your 2A businesses and stuff. And they're trying to find a way around the Lawful Commerce and Arms Act. Now, I'm going to say this again. Manufacturers can be sued if they have a defect in their firearm or product or whatever the case may be. But what the law was that they can't be sued if someone purchased their product and went out and committed a crime with. But see, they're finding these loopholes that I've been telling you about. Now, I've been talking about this over several weeks. Some of you get it, some of you don't. Some of you don't know what I'm talking about. You need to get on board, people, because, you know, you going to your gun shop and stuff. Imagine the regulation that we have to go through, the scrutiny and everything. You have states already looking at this and everything. This is very important, people. I talk about a lot of things on this channel. I'm out of the box over here. We're not going to get complacent. This is something I've been looking at. I've been looking at the landscape when it comes to the 2A community. A lot of people is not covering this type of stuff. But guess what? We need to start talking about this. This is very serious. And this is just one of many cases that I've been looking at that they're finding these little loopholes and to try to take down your big manufacturers and stuff. So I want to bring this to your attention, people, and everything. Put this on your radar. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. So to give you more brief on the detail what I was saying in case you missed it during the video. Now, a California judge decided that victims of the 2019 synagogue shooting near San Diego that killed one worshiper and wounded 3 can sue the manufacturer of the semi-automatic rifle and the gun shop that sold it to the teenage gunman, according to newspaper report. Now, Superior Court Judge Kenneth Meadows said Wednesday that the victims and families in the Padway, California synagogue shooting have adequately alleged that Smith & Wesson, the nation's largest gun maker, knew it that the AR-15 style rifle could be easily modified into a machine gun like or an assault weapon in violation of the state law. Now, I told you about the Lawful Commerce and Arms Act. Now, a 2005 federal law shield gun maker from damage in most cases of crimes committed with their weapon, but it allowed lawsuits if the manufacturer was negligent in knowing and violate state or federal law. Now, this is huge, people. Because what they're doing, they're finding these little loopholes that I've been saying. They're going around, skirting around it and stuff to allow these lawsuits to happen. And like I said before, you think Remington was to break up Remington and sell parts of Remington, all this to other manufacturers and all this kind of stuff, all the lawsuits that plagued them. You think that was something that would be nothing, a minute small dot compared to if this can be allowed across this country to target gun manufacturers and firearm makers and stuff who sell these guns every single day, crime every single day that your cities cannot get a grip on or get a handle on because what your politicians have done. And I'm talking about, this is huge. And what they've been doing is what I've been saying a long time, people, that don't get a whole lot of headlines, is they are basically trying to they cover up all the stuff that they have done and created and make the 2A businesses pay for it. That is the way they're trying to do this. This is what I've been saying. So I just want to get that further in details of ones who's not knowing what is going on. So this is the article that I was talking about in the video. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.